Hey there guys, welcome back to Movies and That. I know it's been a while since my Avengers review, Age of Ultron, but I've been busy with working. I was in a wedding this past Saturday. One of my good friends got married. Congratulations, Joe and Diana. Um, and it's been crazy madness lately, but I have been accumulating quite a huge stack of craziness here that I want to talk to you guys about today. I want to say from maybe mid-April up until now, this is the stuff that I've just been picking up over the weeks and over the actually months now. And I'm going to start off and I'm going to talk to you guys about Prisoners. This movie is amazing. This screenplay was so good, it was scary. The story, the twists, the turns, great performances in here. I love this movie. My buddy introduced me to this movie, and when I watched it, it blew my mind. I had to get it on Blu-ray. It took me a while, but I finally found it at Best Buy in a really nice slipcover for $11.99. So I picked that up. This next movie here, I love a good movie about a pretty awesome psychopath. And even though I'm not a huge fan of Ryan Reynolds, I just think that his choices for acting roles just have zero substance, and the dude's just doing it for a paycheck. However, I am extremely excited for Deadpool. That is a role he was born to play. But the greatest thing I have ever seen Ryan Reynolds do is the voices. This movie is crazy, batshit. It's also a really interesting look at people with mental problems, people who have multiple personality disorder. And boy, does he really prove that he can actually act in this movie. He does a fantastic job. And the ending to this movie is one of the most bizarre and hilarious endings I've ever seen to any movie. And I highly recommend this to you guys if you like bizarre little indie films with big movie stars in them that are just crazy. He actually does the voice of the dog and the cat, which you can't really tell. Like, he does a fantastic job. So that's the voices. Next up, this is one of the best horror movies I've seen in I don't know how many years, and this was $14.99 at Best Buy. If it's in a word or if it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook. That's right, the Babadook. This movie's incredible. I believe that this was the first movie by an Australian director. This was her first movie. Insane. Highly recommend this if you really want to be convinced that this movie is amazing. Go ahead and watch it, but if you're a little trepidatious, go check out Chris Stuckman's review of The Babadook. He will convince you, and when you watch it, you won't be disappointed. Next up, everybody who knows me knows that I'm a huge Nicolas Cage fan. I got The Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, and I got Stolen. This movie is just another insane movie about a dude who just is losing his mind. And then this is just a really cool, fun movie that I like this better than Taken. I do. I like Nicolas Cage a whole hell of a lot, and I just thought this was a great, fun little movie that, good popcorn flick for when you have some friends over or something. Next up, there are a lot of movies that I already owned that I wanted to upgrade to Blu-ray. A lot of movies that I didn't own that I had an opportunity to get them on Blu-ray. And I saw this at Target for $5 and I couldn't pass it up. The Silence of the Lamb. This is a movie everybody should see before they die. This is incredible. Hannibal Lecter, one of the greatest villains ever, right? Next up, I love these movies. I loved both of them. I had the first one on DVD for the longest time, and when I saw this at Best Buy for $4.99, I had to buy it. It comes with the Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, all that jazz. That's great. So yeah, there's Kick-Ass. Next up, I have Leaving Las Vegas, another Nick Cage movie. This movie's incredible. Incredible performances by Mr. Cage and Elizabeth Shue. This dives into the struggling screenwriter, alcoholism, stuff I could relate to. And next up, I've been going kind of steelbook crazy lately, and I have really lucked out when it has come to steelbooks these past couple of months, because I've never paid over $9 for any steelbook. And at FYE, they had the Kill Bill steelbooks, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And They are badass. They're awesome. And I love me an awesome, well-done steelbook with some interior artwork here. And it's got Quentin Tarantino, Miss Uma Thurman sitting there. Really, really, really great pickups here. I totally lucked out and scored hardcore on these ones. There's her and Bill, or no, that's Quentin and Bill in there. I would take the disc out, but I don't want the video to be too long, and I have a feeling it's going to be anyway, but, you know, whatever. I actually, for being a groomsman in the wedding this past Saturday, I got a gift card to FYE for $25, and some of the other groomsmen got gift cards elsewhere. My best friend, one of my best friends who got married, he knows me very well, so he got me a gift card to FYE. Picked up Wolf on Blu-ray with Jack Nicholson, where he turns into a werewolf, but it's done in a very unique way, and who better to play a werewolf than Jack Nicholson, right? And this movie it's a lot of fun. It's really great. Just a very unique take on the whole Wolfman concept, and James Spader's in it. Michelle Pfeiffer is in it. I mean, this is a fun movie. It's really worth a watch, and you know, Jack Nicholson as a werewolf, I'm in. Next up, my favorite Arnold movie, The Running Man. I mean, T2, I don't really count T2 because it's a no-brainer that's one of the best movies ever made. But my favorite Arnold movie is The Running Man. Picked this up on Blu-ray at FYE with my gift card. Just brings back a lot of memories from watching this movie in high school with my friends. And but I love this movie. I think it's just so much fun and such a great action movie. I love the 80s. I love the whole 80s soundtrack. Anything about the 80s I love. And when especially when they bring elements of the 80s into modern day movies, like for example Drive, and a movie that I've been going nuts for that just came out in 2014, which I'm going to show you in a little bit, I'm in. So yeah, so there's The Running Man, and also I have been looking for this on Blu-ray. I managed to get it for $14.99 with the gift card at FYE. This show is amazing. It is hilarious. It's got substance. It's got, the voice acting is incredible. And this show just makes me laugh so hard, and I love all the 80s pop cultural references they have weaved throughout the show, and it's just a really, really well done, really, really clever show, and that would be Rick and Morty, man. This show is Back to the Future on acid, and this really, really makes me laugh, and if none of you have seen this, holy crap, sit down, hop online, go rent it, go buy it. This show is absolutely worth every penny of your money and worth all the attention that you can possibly give it. It's on Adult Swim. Season 2, I think, starts this month at some point. But Rick and Morty is hilarious. Check it out. It is, oh God, I love it. I picked up the Fox Connect slipcover of The Boondock Saints. This is actually one of my favorite movies of all time. The slipcover is really badass. There's just your regular Blu-ray there beneath the slipcover. But the great thing about these things, these are Blu-rays. They got these custom great slipcovers, and they come with a poster. And the poster is this awesome cover here. So I got the poster hanging in my room right now next to my cross, like the crosses that the brothers wear in the movie. I got that, and I got the poster right next to my little Boondock Saints little section to my room there. And yeah, you can't beat this. For $7.99 you get the Blu-ray, cover, poster. Come on, it's awesome. I went to Rogers, Ohio, which is a flea market near where I am from. We call it the Dirt Mall, and you go there, and you know, sometimes you don't find anything, sometimes you come across some really cool stuff. And I got Inglourious Bastards with a slipcover on Blu-ray for $5. I got Lord of War, another Nick Cage movie, sorry guys. I got Lord of War on Blu-ray for $4, and I got The Hangover on Blu-ray with an awesome little slipcover for $5. You can't beat that. I already had these two on DVD, but I just am I'm obsessed with good picture quality, and I love to watch my movies in the best way possible, because I'm a huge movie freak. So, you know, movies that I really, really enjoy, The Hangover, any Quentin Tarantino movie really. I'm gonna upgrade to Blu-ray, especially when they're as cheap as $5. Lastly, here I got another Nick Cage movie I've been looking for. I found it in the $7.99 bin at Best Buy. That would be Adaptation. Another movie about a screenwriter. And then I picked this up for $8.99 at FYE. Boy, did I hit the jackpot on the Hot Fuzz Steelbook, Blu-ray Steelbook. Man, is this awesome. And I'm going to take the disc out for this one because look at this money shot right here. That interior artwork. Just an incredible, incredible find. Incredible Steelbook. And, I mean, talk about movies that I love. I just went over Glorious Bastards, The Hangover, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. That's in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. So yeah, but lastly, I want to talk about this movie, like I said, about my obsession with the 80s. Now, this is such an 80s-centric movie. This movie blew my mind when I finally got to watch it, and this was so hard to track down. The Blu-ray to this movie, I couldn't find it anywhere in stores around here. I called to places that were out of town. They didn't have it. The closest I came was the DVD. I would go on eBay. It was extremely overpriced. Anytime there was a legitimately priced Blu-ray version of this movie on eBay, I didn't hop on it, and it was gone within hours. And finally, I think I got this for like $17, and I picked this up. This is in my top. If I could redo my top 5 favorite movies of 2014, this would definitely be in there over St. Vincent, possibly a few others, but I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I might do a review on this movie, an in-depth review of this movie in the future. Let me know if you guys would maybe want to see that. But out of all the movies I showed you here today, I recommend this one the most. I mean, if you like 80s movies, if you like this is like the Terminator meets an evil Captain America, and then you get this guy right here. I mean, I can't say enough about this movie. Great soundtrack, great performances, great story, and like I said, 80s movies, they got it all right here, and they make a pretty sick reference to T2 at the end of the movie. But yeah, this is incredible. This movie right here, love it, love it, love it. 10 out of 10. This movie is fucking perfect. That's my personal opinion. Some of you out there might disagree with me. Some of you might hate it. But if I can recommend to any of you, boom, right here. This movie is worth your time. If you just like movies, watch The Guest. And I'm going to offer you guys an opportunity to watch The Guest right here with the digital code. There it is. First one to get it, you are the lucky duck. Whatever. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching my update. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to sit and listen to me bullshit about movies for God knows how long. But anyway, I will be back soon, hopefully with another update. I got something pretty awesome coming in the mail here pretty soon, within the next few days. Fight Club 2 just came out recently. Read it. I'm so happy to see Tyler Durden back, and Project Mayhem and everything that's going on with that, as I am a huge fan of Fight Club and the original book and everything like that. And regardless of how Chuck Palahniuk released Fight Club 2, I would have read it, saw it, whatever, and it just so happens to be in like a comic book format, and it's absolutely fantastic. Might do a review of that, might not, I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling, but if that's something you guys would like to see, let me know. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you like hearing my voice and seeing my movie collection. We'll see you next time on Movies and That. Thanks a lot, guys.